Okay, good morning, folks, and welcome to Swing Trading Today. This is Bob Desmond, and it is June the 5th, 5:05 in the a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's begin with the NASDAQ 100 futures. We are up yet again this morning, and this was predicted that we would probably rally yesterday and into today. Will we get a follow-through rally on Thursday? Perhaps. You don't know. You need to watch the resistance levels. You need to watch how we close out the day. Do we close out the day at resistance and at the highs of the day? Or do we hit resistance and do we back off the highs of the day, forming a topping tail, a wick, a shadow, whatever you want to call it cupcakes. But if you see that wick form on these indexes at resistance, let the buyer beware, because we may in fact just roll over, as I'm predicting that we will in the coming days and weeks. So we will be looking to short this market. So let's tread with caution, please. I don't want to see anybody losing money. And last night I did some members stock chart requests. For members, I went over Roku, Deere, NVIDIA, Facebook, Google, Nugget, Dust. And I'll link to it at the end of this video if you want to go check that out. Let's go to the S&P 500 futures. All right, they're up about the same as the NASDAQ futures, about 1/3 of a percentage point. And you can see I have some price targets above. Do we get up that high, or do we hit minor resistance levels below, like right here? You know, perhaps everybody is all aflutter about the Federal Reserve, clamoring that they may accommodate the markets and the economy by cutting rates yet again. The question is it enough, or are they adding gasoline to the fire? So watch for resistance up here. Let's take a look at the US dollar, because commodities, meaning gold, silver, have been in fuego of late. We are long of each, and you cannot buy neither of these right now. They have come too far, too fast. Silver to a lesser extent, gold to a greater extent. And actually, we're not long of gold. We're long of the gold miners, to clarify. But it too, or they too, have come way too far and too fast. We hedged our gold mining position in the NUGT yesterday, actually the day before yesterday, using DUST, and we booked profits in the pre-market. I was reluctant to do the same yesterday, but today, as we appear to get ready to spike higher on the NUGT, we'll be looking to lean into the short side on NUGT, hedging that position in anticipation of a pullback. Now, the dollar has broken down below key support right here. We are now sitting with a 96 handle on the Dixie. So this is a very serious break for the dollar. And as I mentioned to members the other night on Market Wrap, we now have a lower high and a lower low on the US dollar daily chart. So we are going in the wrong direction for dollar longs. So with this weakness in the US dollar, as noted by the break of support and the fact that we're putting in lower highs and lower lows, we want to take a look at gold, which is surging this morning, up about $11. We bull flagged out yesterday on this 4-hour chart. We were overbought on RSI. We pulled back, and now we are hooking back up, putting in higher lows and higher highs. So a strong market for gold. Members, we will be looking at resistance levels on gold, resistance levels on NUGT, and support levels on DUST. More to come later today. So while short term, we are looking to hedge that gold mining position, because I do believe that we are going to get a pullback. That pullback is going to be a buying opportunity, because I do believe that we are going a lot higher on gold, silver. Let's go to silver. Silver moving up higher today. We're up over a half percentage point in the pre-market, or in the overnight session, I should say, in the futures. We saw a little bit of topping action this last 4-hour bar, but I'm not concerned. I think that we're heading up a bit higher here before we get a measurable pullback on silver. We'll leave off with Bitcoin. We booked profits on Bitcoin back here, and thank goodness that we did. We're down about 900 points from that time we sold, and we are looking to get back in, but I don't think we're ready quite yet. We're getting some backing and filling here, lower highs, lower lows. Not the direction you want to see Bitcoin going if you want to re-enter a position or open a new one. RSI has broken out above a resistance level, and we're up right now about 3.15% this morning. The question is, do we break out above this upper band of resistance, or does it fail? Do we do a retest of this lower band of support, or do we break and head down to this lower band of support? We don't know yet, right? We are sitting in cash right now with our Coinbase account. So all we're going to do is sit, watch, and wait until Bitcoin shows us where it's probably going to go. The pressure's not on us. We book profits when the markets told us to get out. When did the markets tell us to get out? Well, back here when we shot above the third standard deviation Bollinger Band, not necessarily a sell signal, but it's a watch, because generally you're going to get a pullback on a stock, commodity, in this case a crypto. It doesn't matter. It's the even if it's the price of a cupcake, you start shooting up to unrealistic levels, you're going to get a pullback. Then when we shot up higher to a 9,000 level and were rejected, then shot up yet again to a higher high and rejected yet again. On a closing basis, that was a lower low. And then we broke down below support. We had already stopped out. And the rest is history. Lower highs, lower lows. You don't want to fight the short-term trend. Now we're looking for the longer-term trend to resume, and I think that it will. That is it for this morning, folks. Everybody have a profitable trading day. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and be well.